Start calling y'all my YT family. Um, so I'm leaving my nail appointment, y'all. I thought we was gonna be at the gym around 12, but it took a little longer because this is my first time getting 3D nails. I'm gonna have to post a short so y'all can see my nails. But thank you for hitting like. Whoever hit like, I appreciate you for coming in the building and knowing what to do. Even if you don't stay, honey, just hit the like button. Okay, it's free. But this is my first time getting 3D nails, y'all, and I really like them. They are so stinking cute. So cute. So cutesy. Um, and then I got like spring colors. I have my two favorite colors, which my favorite color is yellow, and then my second favorite is pink. I just started liking pink like a couple of years ago because I was not a pink girl, but I just started liking pink just recently. So, yes, now I am headed to, I'm still going to the gym, y'all. I was trying to find me something to eat because um I had got hungry. So I'm still gonna go to the gym and work out because I have on my gym attire. I got on, let y'all see, a t-shirt and some sweats, which that's what I've been doing lately. Because if I leave out the house, oh, I said I was gonna show y'all my nails. If I leave out the house, and know I talk with my hands, but if I leave out the house with my gym attire on, I will. It increases my chances of going. So let me turn this back. But yeah, I like my nails. One of Cliff clients did them. He said she's very supportive. She is always sending him clients or whatever. And so he wanted to support her. He was going to send Jayla, or he tried to send Jayla to her or whatever last week for prom. But what Jayla wanted, the girl said she hate doing because she was like, it's just too tedious and it takes too long. And I don't blame her because my sister like that. Hey Jasmine, how you doing, beautiful? How was your day going? How was your week going? But my sister is like that with tribal braids. If y'all know what tribal braids are, Cliff loved them on me, and he always be telling me to ask her to do them, and she do not be wanting to do them. So I just don't even ask. I'm like, that girl do not want to do those. She don't like doing them. He always be talking about something. Ask your sister, can she put them braids in your hair that I like? And then y'all know I got a big head too, so that's probably another thing. But she don't like doing them on my head. Probably take too damn long with a head like this. Hey, sister girl. Hey, Saret. She said, I'm good. How is your week going? My week is going good. I'm getting ready for my birthday on Sunday. I literally did not have any plans, y'all. I didn't have no plans whatsoever. And my aunt's boyfriend, he had reached out to me. My sister, he's a DJ, and my sister saw him at one of her cousins. I guess it was a party or something. But she saw him there and she was like, this guy looks so familiar. And so she had went up to him and like, said something to him. And she told him she was my sister. And he had her call me. And so I was like, oh, I may come to that little spot for my birthday. And he was like, well, if you come here, this spot real small. He know my family is big. And so he was like, if you come here, this spot is real small. He was like, I don't know. When y'all come out. It might be too many of y'all. And so he was like telling me about another spot, a bigger, a bigger space or whatever. And he was like, this may be better for you, with your family and friends. And so Last night he FaceTimed me and he showed me the area and I really liked it or whatever. And so what was last night, y'all? Wednesday. And my birthday is Sunday. So boom, I'm just gonna have my birthday party there. So I am gonna post it so that I can let my supporters come, the ones that are in the Atlanta area. Like I'm just gonna post it and let them know. I know a lot of people don't do that, but y'all know I always tell y'all, baby, I don't think I'm no celebrity, don't have no desire to be one, and I don't treat people like I'm a celebrity or like I'm better than them. So I don't care about sharing my location because I don't think I'm damn famous like some of these content creators. I don't care about nobody pulling up where the hell I'm at because ain't nobody finna do nothing to me. And I just don't move like that. So I don't care about nobody knowing like, hey, I'm going here for my birthday. Y'all push up on me. Y'all pull up. I don't care. Some people be like acting like stuff so private and like they too big and oh no, I don't want people knowing where I am. Like, child, sit the fuck down somewhere. I'm not like that and I never will be. So I'm posting it and I'm telling people, hey, if you want to pull up, party, have a good time, pull up. We finna party. Okay? It's a day party. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Let me see. Saret said you better at least go and eat something. No, that's why I was saying, Saret. Like I didn't have any plans. And normally when I don't have plans, I just go out to eat with my kids. I just go eat with my babies. Um, Either that, two things. Either I go eat with them or we will do like dang, what is it? The beach. I'm like, what is it? Because their spring break normally falls on the same week of my birthday. So which is normally the first week of April. So that normally be their spring break or whatever. So yeah, child. We gonna That's what we gonna do. Cause I told my sister I wanted to do something just like a cute little, cute little brunch or whatever. Similar to like a day party, but not nothing too turned up. Cause baby, your girl pushing 40, okay? So, and I ain't scared to tell nobody. I'm proud of it. Shoot, cause the world in the times that we living in, people ain't making it to that age. So, baby, I'm proudly saying 38. Who? I'm finna be 38, and I am. Yeah, just pull up and party. Yeah, I don't be worried about none of that. People be trying to not share their location and child, I ain't got time for none of that. I ain't worried about nobody bothering me. I and that's not to say y'all that I'm not scared of stuff or fearful and stuff like that, but I don't live in fear like that. So and again, I don't think I'm a celebrity. I get why celebrities do that because they have to be cautious of their safety and stuff like that. But mm-mm, I ain't doing all that. I don't want to be one. I have no desires to be one, and don't think I am one. What am I gonna eat, y'all? I'm hungry. Saret said, "Girl, bye. You can turn up a little." No, I am Sunday, Saret. And listen, so I am going to do. I turned the camera, y'all, because y'all know I talk with my hands. And I don't want to show y'all my nails yet. But listen, I'm just gonna talk with them down here instead of putting them all up here in the camera. I'm gonna just do the hand motions and stuff down here. But I'm gonna do a marathon um live stream, I guess you could call it. So because I can't have music over here, y'all need to follow me on TikTok, okay? Because I'm growing over there. And if they don't shut us down on April 5th, I'm gonna be going live over there. I'm gonna do a marathon, like just a live stream marathon where I just stay on live or whatever. And I'm excited because I'm gonna bring y'all to the party, baby. We about to turn up. We about to turn up, honey. I'm gonna see how this ends because last year my birthday was a little more calm, and Cliff took me to a concert. It really was a concert that he wanted to go to, and he was like, "It's on your birthday weekend, baby. If you got other plans, like, you know, you don't have to come. I'm not trying to intrude on your birthday weekend." I was like, "Honey, I ain't got no plans. What time we leaving? When the flight? So I ended up going with him to a concert. He went to see that the person I was telling you about last night, Saret, Friday. The Haitian. I guess I wouldn't consider him. Somebody in the comments, T1000 said, I guess when she looked him up, she was like, Ambrielle, is he a gospel artist? But I wouldn't consider him a gospel artist, but he do like, I would say more of a rapper, but he makes really good music or whatever. But we went to see him or whatever last year. And then we went to dinner, like went out on a dinner, and I was on live, I brought my birthday in or whatever, and that was it. But like I said, it was just more calm. And then the next day I went and saw my cousins. My kids had gave me a gift and stuff when I got back home. And then I went and had hibachi. So it was just real calm, real mellow. So I was like, you know what, baby, Sunday, I'm gonna let my hair down. And then Saturday, I gotta figure out, I gotta get me a good wig on, okay? Y'all, I have bought 3 wigs. It ain't looking too good. It is not looking too good, baby. I was trying to put one of them on last weekend for Jayla prom. And honey, I call myself buying glueless wigs. I'm just wasting money. I'm just spending money on wigs, y'all, and I cannot put them on. So that's annoying. Maybe I should go let my sister put me one on. Because my sister was like, girl, just because they say glueless don't mean you ain't got to do nothing. I'm like, well, baby, when they said you ain't got to do nothing, that's what made me buy it. That's what got my attention. Okay? I don't like to do no hair. I can do it, but I don't like to do it. So I was like, when they said you don't have to do nothing but throw it on your head, they had my attention right there. That's what I want, to just throw it on my head like this one. I'm like, child, I don't want to got this wig. And so then I put the thing on and I put the little sticky things on that came in the pack with it that make it stick to your head. Child, by the end of the night, I had done took that thing off my head. I told my mama this damn thing feel like a helmet. She was like, what? Cause y'all know she wear wigs all the time. She was like, what? You just need to put it on right. I said, I can't do this. It just feel hot. It feel heavy. Child, I was like, I gotta go get my beauty supply store wig. Cause the one from the beauty supply store, it ain't heavy, which is what's on my head now. I could just throw this on and go. But yeah, maybe I'll let my sister put it on. But I done bought 3 wigs and don't really like none of them. And then Cliff done bought one, y'all. He don't be watching YouTube live, so I can tell y'all. I was on TikTok telling them, I had to whisper. I was like, y'all, this one right here that I got on that looked like Dora the Explorer, he bought it. That's what I was telling them. He was in the other room. I was like, he bought this one. I don't like it. But I begged for the damn thing. I was like, babe, could you get me this wig? I love bobs, and I just like, can you just get me this wig? I could just throw this on and go. Y'all, he done bought the damn wig. I don't even like it. So when he walked in the back, sort of kind of like, and he was like, oh, is that the wig I got you? And I was like, yeah, this the one. I just lied to him. That's a little white lie. That's what my grandma used to say. That's a little white lie. But yeah, I just lied to him because I was like, if I tell him that I don't like the one that he got me, he gonna be like, I'm not buying you nothing else. He say that all the time, then he go buy me some more stuff. But he be like, I'm not buying you nothing else. Cause you don't do right. Stuff that I buy you, you don't wear, you don't take it out the box, you don't this. So I could not tell him that I didn't like that wig. No, Saret, I picked it out, sis. Girl, beg for the wig. I told you when I see them making those little like promoting the wig, and all they gotta say is that you just gotta put it on and don't do nothing. Girl, they had me right there. I'd be like, what? Just put it on your head. Just put it on and go. Oh yeah, I want that one. Girl, I done asked him, I said, babe, could you get me this? He ordered it right then. Girl, I put that thing on. I was looking just like Dora. All I kept hearing in my head was backpack, backpack, backpack. I said, oh, hell no. Nah. And so when I put the other one on, because I was doing it on live on TikTok live, good morning, Diane. When I put the other one on, hey, Gamma, hey, sis, I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to tell him this the one he got. Because, child, no, Saret, they're not too small. They're not too small. I feel like Like I don't want to look at it and be able to tell like, oh, that's a wig. Now, if it's a headband wig, like what I have on now, I don't care because it got the headband. But I feel like with the ones that are like a frontal, I don't want you to be able to look at it and just like, damn, no, it's a wig. Like I feel like that's how they look, like almost like a helmet. I don't know, honey. And then too, because I don't wear them, I know too that I got to get used to it too. Because I was trying to take a break this year from wearing braids, so I haven't got my hair braided. Um, all year. This well, all year. We only in the fourth month, but y'all get what I'm saying. I haven't had my hair braided this year. The last time I had braids, because I was looking through my gallery or whatever, looking for when I had braids in my hair, and it was when I went to Rich Homie Quan funeral. My sister had braided my hair, and he passed what September of last year. So that was the last time I had braids in my hair was September. So I'm just trying to take a break from them, like give my edges a break, because I already barely ain't got none. And my edges was like, girl, you ain't finna keep playing with us. You want to keep braiding us up and stuff. You gonna be sitting back here with your edges going to the back of your ear, starting at your ear, keep playing. So I was like, let me just chill out on the braids. And my sister gonna say, don't try to blame it on me. My sister was like, "Don't try to blame that on me." I said, "No, I'm not blaming that on you because my sister is very light-handed. She's not heavy-handed with her braids, and a lot of her clients say that about her. I tell her that. So her braids don't hurt. They don't be tight, and I don't feel like it pull on your hair a lot or whatever. Cause she just ain't heavy-handed like that. Y'all know them heavy handles back in the day. Them grandmamas and aunties, baby, they'll pull your shit straight out. Pull it out. But yeah, she don't braid like that. So I knew it wasn't her or whatever. It's just my hair. And my mama said my hair always been like that. It's always been like thin on the edges, like since I was a baby. So I got edges. Don't get it twisted. Y'all little bird brains. Y'all be ready to say with a no edge having ass. No, baby, I got some edges, okay? They're just thin. And I want to reserve them. So I was like, this year I'm gonna do me some glueless wigs and stuff like that. And then, girl, I started rethinking the glue. I meant the glueless wigs because when I got ready to pull that little sticky stuff off my head, I thought my skin was coming off with that mess. I was like, girl, you probably just need to get you an old perm because the natural stuff just ain't going good for you. It's just not. Hey, Nay, how you doing, love? Let's see, pulling your hair in ponytails can cause it too. Yeah, you right. And I love a good ponytail, baby. Love a ponytail. Um, Saret said the advertisements be getting me too. Yeah, the girl, the way they put them wigs on in the car. I want to do that. Shoot. And I ain't even gonna tell y'all no lie. My cart is full of them on TikTok. I'm not gonna stop buying them till I get the right one. I don't care. I'm gonna ask Cliff for another one. Could you get me this one? I really like it. He gonna say no. Wear that one I got you first. So when y'all see me walking around here looking like Dora, it's because I'm forced to put that one on my head first so I can get another one. Shoot, I'm gonna keep buying them till I get the right one. Cause the way they put them on in the car, like just wherever, they tell me, I say, yeah, you can bring this one with you and just throw it on in the car. Then they be having a comb. They be like, oh, I can't show y'all because I ain't showing y'all my nails. But anyways, they be going across the hairline with the comb, and they be like, what lace? Do you see a lace? I didn't use no glue. All I did was put this on my hair, put this on my head, and just go. Baby, that's like a grab and go at the store, honey. Definitely need me one of them. What Saret say about the perm? No, not a perm. Yeah, I mean, Nay said, I agree, Saret, no perm. Y'all, this natural hair is got me in a chokehold. Goodness. I don't know. I feel like with natural hair, and this is just my opinion, I feel like I'm limited to hairstyles that I can wear. even if I do like another hairstyle I thought about doing for my birthday, y'all, was y'all know how the girls wear the ponytails like all the way like a low ponytail, it be pulled all the way back. Cause baby, y'all know I don't care about my head and my face being big. Let's be clear, okay? Cause when you ain't ugly, you still can pull stuff off. So, anyways, I was gonna do like that low ponytail that's pulled all the way, all the way back, and then it come like all the way down their back or whatever. I was gonna do one of those um for my birthday. I had thought about that, and then I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want a bob. I don't want braids, so because I had braids last year, so I don't want braids this year. But I was like, I either want to do like a ponytail or maybe like a bob or something. Hmm. Now, the plan was to do them 100 wigs that I keep buying. The plan was to do one of them, but when I put them on, they just weren't looking right. So that's when I started thinking about the ponytail or a bob. I was just gonna do like a quick weave bob. Oh yeah, that's what I was telling y'all with the ponytail. Even if I do something like that, because my hair is natural, I have to worry about it fizzing up when I start sweating or I get too hot or when I walk outside. Like it just have to be molded down really good. And that's annoying. Like it's too much. And now with that perm hair, baby, with that perm hair, you could just put you some little glue I mean some little gel on there, slick that thing back, spray you some little spritz on it, tie it down, and you good to go. So I'm just struggling with the natural hair, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm surprised that I have not gave in yet, like, and just perm my hair. Cause any other time I'd be like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm over it. Let me just go ahead and perm it and be done. And then I thought about doing a swoop too, y'all, because I don't wear swoops too often. So I thought about doing like a swoop with maybe like a 30-inch or 22-inch, like long. Thought about that style too. I don't know. Y'all tell me some styles in the chat. Let's see. Gifted memberships are a great way to help build Ambriel's community. Yes, thank you, Gamma. And if you have been gifted, it's appreciated if you continue your gifted membership after the free 30 days. Yes, and I appreciate y'all so much. And I'm also doing a free class this Saturday at 11 a.m., the day before my birthday. I'm going to be teaching because that's what I love to do. But I'm doing a free class to all members, and if you subscribe to my you don't have to do both. I'm not greedy, okay? But if you subscribe to um my IG page or whatever, the class will be there, and it will be over here in the memberships over here too. So yeah, it's gonna be Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. And this is a pick my brain class. So I'm gonna like go over some stuff or whatever that I feel is helpful and things that I've learned or whatever with social media, like up to date now. But you can ask whatever questions you want to ask or whatever. That's what the class is intended for. Like wherever you feel like you're stagnant on your content journey, wherever you feel like is a weakness for you and you need help with. Like I see a lot of people saying that their weakness is going live. And we was on Surrett. I was telling Cliff last night, Surrett, about you. I was telling him today about your live last night or whatever. Um, and I was saying how I said, yes, Saret was somebody was telling her don't leave. One of her supporters was telling her not to leave. And she was like, I don't do a lot of talking. And I was like, she really don't. I said, babe, she like you and Desi, my little sister. I was like, she's just quiet like you and Tanya or whatever and Desi. I was like, she don't talk a lot. I said, but me and Gamma, damn, we just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I said, Saret gonna say, yeah, they could just talk for hours. And I said, not too much, Saret. Now, not too much on me and Gamma. But I know that a lot of people struggle with that with going live. And y'all probably don't believe it because of how much I talk. I'm saying all that to say this. I was not like this when I first became a content creator. Like, people probably don't believe it because they probably like, girl, you talk too damn much. For me to believe that shit. But no, seriously, y'all, I was not like this. When I first became a content creator, I was scared to go live. I was camera shy. I had that same fear that everybody have about pressing that live button and getting on live. I'm like, now I don't care. I'm like, they're gonna be talking about my look at these eyebrows, y'all, that God gave me. He just could have gave me a full set of eyebrows like my sisters. They got thick, pretty, beautiful eyebrows, even my kids. And look at these eyebrows. So that would be something where I would be like, oh, I don't want to go live. They're gonna be talking about my eyebrows. They're gonna be talking about my gap. They're gonna be saying my head big, which that don't bother me because I tell y'all all the time I've been hearing that shit since I was a kid from my family. But just little stuff like that that you be afraid of people pointing out or saying something about, honey, you get so comfortable to where you don't care or whatever. So again, we're gonna cover stuff like that in the class or whatever because I want y'all to push past that same fear that I had when I didn't want to go live, when I was worried about what somebody had to say, or I'm worried about, y'all know I'm country and I be on here butchering words like nobody business. And I'm worried about, oh, well, what if I say that word wrong? What if I say this wrong or whatever? Now I don't care. Like, I just hit the camera and come on. I don't care about nobody saying, oh, let me turn my navigation off. I don't care about nobody saying nothing about what I look like, how I talk, um my eyebrows. I don't care about none of that. My head big, I got a gap. I don't care. So, like but I didn't start here. Like I didn't start not caring or whatever. I had to grow to get there or whatever. So I just want everybody that, like I said, if you know that that's a fear for you or that's something that you struggle with, I want to help you push past that. I want to help you push past that fear or whatever and just hit the live button, go live. Like use your gift, whatever it is that God have gave you so that you can bless others or whatever. Hey Traquel, how you doing, girl? Hold up, Traquel. Sorry. I said it wrong again. Yes, pick my brain class this Saturday, 11 a.m. free for members. Yes. And I can't wait. I'm excited because y'all know this is my first class since I came back to teach and coach. And when I got off a live with y'all yesterday and I went on my TikTok live, I was telling them, I'm gonna go to the gym I always go to. I was gonna go to this one, but no. But when I got off of my live, and got on TikTok, I was telling them, I was like, y'all, I get tired and I take me a mental break. I do, but I gotta start running from my calling. Like I understand the assignment, that God has placed me on. I understand the calling that's on my life or whatever, and I know that that calling is to help people or whatever. I've been doing it since I started my platform. Anybody that's been following me since 2021, from the day I started, that's what I've been doing, helping people in different ways. Like I started out with credit or whatever. I done bit my jaw right here, and I keep doing it now. But I started out with credit, with financial literacy and credit education and stuff like that or whatever. So I've always been helping people and using my platform to help people. And I'm like, girl, you started out with 100 followers, 50 followers, 500 followers, and you literally built that from the ground, a solid foundation. And my foundation was built on helping people. So you have literally built a solid foundation of helping people, starting out with 50 people, 100 people, 500 people, and now you got almost 400,000 followers on one platform. Across the board, you got 500,000 followers. You are connected to 500,000 people. And the reality of it is, 500,000 of the, it's a 500,000, right? All those people are not supporters, and that's okay. That's okay. But that's such a big number. And I'm sure there's a good percentage out of that number of people that are supporters and people that I help on a day to day. So that's what I mean when I say, like, I gotta start running from my calling. Like, I have to. So I done took my break. I am rejuvenated. I feel good. And I do want to say too, it's okay to take a break, but don't quit. Don't give up, don't quit or whatever. But you got to take care of you first, and you have to take care of your mental. And I feel like that's just where I was. Like I was mentally drained. And when you come back, when you start back, just do stuff different, so that you don't allow yourself to get drained and wore out. Let me see. Gamma said my mama has always said I could not stop talking. I don't know, Gamma. I feel like for me, I've always been a people person, but my little sister even say like I got a little friendly because I can't even say friendlier. I got friendly when I became a content creator because anybody that know me from back in the day or grew up with me, they'll tell you that I never really liked people. My friends, they've been my same friends for 20 plus years. Like my friends that came to watch Jayla at her baptism, they was there the day she was born. And my baby is 18. And we was friends before she was born. So like I had the same friends. I don't be fooling with people. They friends used to be like, she mean. I didn't give a damn because y'all ain't my friends. That's my friend. You're not. So I don't care what you think about me being mean because I don't want to be your friend or be friendly with you. This my friend or whatever. So I always been that person. I always been real closed off and stuff like that. And when I became a content creator, I just tried to let my guard down, and allow people in or whatever. And that's been a journey. That's been a challenge. And I've also learned that within doing that, it's okay to let people in, but you can't let everybody in. So I done learned that too or whatever. I be battling with myself and telling myself, like, girl, no wonder you never like people. People are weird. I see why. Yeah, I be telling my old self that, like, because I'm trying to grow and continue to evolve or whatever as a woman. And I'm like telling my younger self, my old self, like, I see why you ain't never F with people. Shit, these folk weird as or whatever. So I still be battling with that sometimes. So, like I said, I'm learning and still learning to let people in, but not everybody. Not everybody deserves access to you. Not everybody deserves to sit at your table. I'm still learning those things or whatever. I think we're gonna get off right here because um, who is this? Candy. She said, "Good afternoon. I saw you were on live and I stopped to say hello and enjoy the live for a few while working." Well, I appreciate you for stopping in, Candy. Thank you for coming in and commenting, engaging, because a lot of people don't know that help push us out into the algorithm. Can I get over here? Yeah, I can. Can y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please? I would really appreciate it. Let's see. Sarit said and talk. Hey Tanya, hey girl. I ain't even see you come in, sis. Dang, I'm about to show y'all my nails. Yes, even if 10% of that number that's big are supporting you, that's good. Yeah, that's what I said too, Gamma. Cause I was like, as a content creator, y'all, it's very important to know that every follower, every subscriber is not a supporter. Like you have to know that. And that's why I always tell y'all this. I'm gonna keep saying it, scream it to the top of the mountain. That's why I'm so thankful for Gamma just being an example of showing, like the importance of building community. And she, like she always get on to me and Tanya about that too. So this hair on my face trying to get it off. But yeah, like is always telling us like how important it is, to build community. Because when I go in people room on TikTok, yeah, I went in the lady room the other day. She was so funny. She was like, "Y'all, it's a celebrity in here," and I was like, "I'm not no celebrity. Y'all know I do not want that title. I don't want nobody calling me that. I don't. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I do not, or whatever." And so, when I go in their rooms or whatever, and they see that I have like 50,000, and they may have like 5,000 or 3,000 or whatever, they look at those numbers and be like, "Whoa, thank you for coming in here." And I try to explain to them like the numbers mean nothing, you know, and it took me a long time to understand that or whatever with being a content creator, but the numbers don't mean nothing if you don't have community. Like it don't. You can have 50,000 followers like me. I'm an example. I have 50,000 followers on TikTok, but I don't have a community over there. I'm building one. You know, now I have people that look for my lives every day. They look for me to come on and talk to them or whatever because I'm slowly building my community. But I got all these followers, but when I go live over there, y'all, I used to have one person in the room. Now it's gradually going up to where yesterday I went live on there. I had 9 people in the room. It kept jumping from maybe like 6 to 9 or whatever. Last Sunday I got on there while I was getting ready. Me and Jayla was going to church, and I had almost 30 people in my room. You know, so consistency is the name of the game. Okay. So the fact that I'm being consistent and I'm showing up and I'm actually doing my lives over there or whatever, people are being able to, you know, get to know me as a person and become a part of my community or whatever. Like one lady commented on my video, and y'all can go over there and see it or whatever because people over here swear you be lying. But anyways, a lady commented on my video and she was like, you came across my For You page, she said, and I watched you for a minute and I immediately liked your energy. She said, I connected with you and followed you just literally based off of your energy. She said, I loved your personality or whatever. So she commented that under one of my videos. So that's what you have to do. You got to engage with your people in real time or whatever, because I want them to see who Ambrielle Nicole is outside of the crazy HOA lady. I want them to see who she is outside of emotional Miss Rubinell, always crying and getting worked up and sent over the edge, you know. And I want them to see who I am outside of the skits that I do with my sis, with me and Tanya, where we always going viral and we got skits of us arguing or, you know, arguing over a parking space at Taco Bell or, you know, just we done did so many videos, y'all. I can't even think of all of them, but the hotel one that we did, which was Tanya's and her idea that went viral or whatever, from me coming to the hotel looking for my baby daddy, you know, just those videos like that. I want them to know who I am outside of the characters that I play in these skits or whatever. And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is going live or whatever and letting them see I'm a real person, you know, just like you. So yeah, you gotta build community. You have to. If you don't do that, baby, I don't care what you do. The numbers don't mean a damn thing. They don't. Take it from me. So again, when I be going in their rooms and they be like, "Oh, she got 50," because they'll read your profile, you know, and shout you out to their audience, and they be like, "She got 50,000 followers. Thank you for coming in here." I'm like, "Child, them 50,000 followers ain't talking about shit. I can't even get 10 of them. Can't even get 10 of them in the room when I go live." I'm like, girl, I got, yeah, you're right, 50,000 followers, not supporters, baby, followers. So, and then I have, you know, a lady over there that follows me. She followed me from Facebook, Miss Connie, and she had lost her son. And she said, when I lost my son, you know, and I was grieving, you sharing your family with us like that really helped me. And y'all, that just like she had me crying when she told me that. I was like, man. And she was like, that was my favorite, just watching you and your family come together and do y'all Sunday family dinners and stuff like that or whatever. And she said, you and I were grieving at the same time because you had just lost your grandmother. So that's what I'm talking about, longevity, you know, like connections or whatever. And just building that with my supporters. That's what I want to do. And she literally followed me from Facebook, and then now she come on TikTok and watch me over there. And honey, I got a cyber auntie baby that love me down, honey. She didn't even have TikTok. She downloaded it on her phone. So them the type of connections that you want to make with your people or whatever. She said, I don't have TikTok, but I guess I got to get it now because you over there. And she went and put it on her phone and subscribed to my you know, became a member and everything, or got a subscription and all of that. And the reason she got a subscription, let me tell y'all why. She got a subscription to my TikTok because Facebook had took my subscriptions away. This was last year when they was playing in my face and playing with my page and stuff. They had took my subscriptions away, and she said, I'm gonna support you on something now. Like I'm gonna be a support on one of these platforms. So when they took that away from her, she went right on over to TikTok and became a got her a subscription over there. So like that support, it just carries or whatever. So that's what you want to build with your people. Y'all know I can't drive and read, and it barely can drive and talk. I mean, talk and keep up with the comments without driving. Hey, Trelawney, is it Trelonia or Trelona? Tell me, which one is it? The first one or the second one? But hey, love, welcome to the live. Let's see. Amen to that. A lot of wolves in sheep clothing. Yep, you are right. You are absolutely right. Yes, y'all, welcome to the chat. I'm trying to watch this light, make sure it don't turn green on me. Let's see. Gamma said super chats and super stickers and gifts are appreciated. If you are on the replay, super thanks are a great surprise to the host. Yes, they are. I appreciate you, girl. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, that just be like my little thoughts and stuff like that, and some of the stuff that motivate me too. Because I always tell people, like I said, with the lady that left that comment on my page saying like she connected with me off of my personality and my energy when I came on her For You page, stuff like that. It just pours in my cup too. It motivates me to keep going and keep pushing or whatever. So, to my supporters that support me, that take time out of your day to watch me, I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all. I do. It does. Your support does not go unnoticed. I am. A lady asked me yesterday. She said, "Girl, I watched you on." I was in her room supporting her on TikTok, and she said, "Girl, I watch you on. I watch your videos on YouTube." And she said, "You doing good? How you balance that?" And I said, "God." Baby, I told her, I said, it's hard. I said, but God, so I just want to tell y'all because I know a lot of times I don't get around to commenting and responding to y'all comments and stuff like that. And I promise you, when I say I love y'all, I love y'all. I would never, ever get too big for y'all. I never get too big headed or none of that or whatever because I know and understand that without y'all, these platforms cannot move. I know that, okay? And I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for no other creators, baby. I'm speaking for Amber and Nicole. I know that if it's the views that get me paid, y'all bought my baby prom dress. Okay? I told them that on TikTok. I said that $1,000 dress, y'all paid for it or whatever. So baby, I'll never be too big for y'all. Okay? Y'all ain't never got to worry about seeing me out in public and somebody saying, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be $50 or it's gonna be $100." It's some content creators that be doing shit like that. Baby, you is not Beyonce. I don't know who told you was, but you ain't all that. You ain't all that to be charging for no damn picture. So anytime you see me out in public, honey, you can speak to me, you can come up to me, you can hug me. I'm a hugger, okay? Um, I'm just a lovable person anyway. So you can come up to me, hug me, take a picture, everything. When I was at the school, y'all, one of the little boys ran out the classroom with his teacher. He was like, they tell the kids who were coming, "Hey, good food," and he ran out the classroom with his teacher because I was headed on to the next classroom. And she said, he said his mom follows you or whatever on social media and he wanted to take a picture with you. So, she told him to or whatever because they let them know who is coming. So I guess when she saw my name on there or whatever and it put influencer or whatever, and I guess she was like, "Oh, I follow her. Make sure you get a picture with her or whatever." And he came out the classroom or whatever. He asked his teacher, and she walked him out there to me. She said, "He said his mom follows you, and she wanna told him to get a picture when you come today or whatever." And I took a picture with that baby or whatever for his mama. And honey, that's what I'm always do. I don't give a damn if I have a million followers, 2 million, whatever. I ain't never gonna be too good for the people that I know help make this move. You know what I'm saying? For me, people just they really get beside themselves. They really do. Oh, let me see. I know I often say this, but you have good energy, and that's what brought me to subscribe and start tuning in. And I am not a big internet person, but you really drew me in with your good vibes. I really appreciate that, Candy. I really do. I really, really do. That's why I was saying, like, like stuff like that, it just keep me going, like keep me pushing on days that I be feeling like overwhelmed, or I be feeling like I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, or oh, I'm dealing with life stuff over here. My kids acting like they ain't got no sense. You know what I'm saying? Just different little stuff like that or whatever. And then when I come on here, like good food, I was talking about you this morning, girl. I didn't say your name because I know my sis wouldn't know, but I just said one of my supporters. And girl, I was telling her what you had said, what I told you yesterday on the video, because she has videos that have went viral. And so she called me this morning and she was like, I miss you. And I was like, girl, I miss you too. And so I was congratulating her on her viral videos. And I said, I'm about to get you. And she was like, go ahead. I said, now why you done went viral and went into hiding? And she was like, sis, I know. And she was like, I knew you was gonna get me. I said, no, ma'am. I said, you got all these new eyes on you, all these new people on you. You need to be on live talking to them. They need to see who this Christian mompreneur is. And she was like, girl, I knew you was gonna get me. And so I shared with her what I shared with y'all yesterday. I said, girl, I was in this person room on TikTok, and she said, when I don't show up, I let my people down that are looking for me, the people that are looking for that motivation. And I said, girl, it hurt my feelings. I said, because it stepped on my toes too. And I was like, it hurt my feelings. I said, because one of my supporters, she always say that we motivate her and keep her going and stuff like that. And I said, when that girl said that, I thought about that supporter in particular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought about her because she had just said that or whatever. And I'm like, dang, good food be saying that all the time to us. And I just don't be showing up, and I'm inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it just really hurt my feelings. Like, it was just like it was just like one of them moments like, okay, y'all, we back. The phone got hot. Okay, y'all, we back. The phone got hot. I had to put, I keep showing y'all my nails. I had to put it in front of the vent. Let me push this up. We about to get out. We at the gym too. Let's see. Yes, Candy. Gamma said, Candy, thanks for your support to this channel. Yes. Let's see. Good Food said, I'm gonna try to do story time today. Okay, what time are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go live? Tell me in the chat, good food, so I can put the alarm in my phone. And you didn't even, you want me to tell you my business number? Because I didn't see a message from you unless I have to go to my excuse me. Unless I have to go to my message request box or whatever. I know some of them go there. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna go live. Okay, I was gonna say because I want to know. I want to make sure that we come on. Can you put it like on your wall on your community post? I don't know if it'll notify us or whatever, or maybe I could turn on my post notifications or something once I get off this live, because I get them for like that's how I see like a lot of Mark posts. I think I get them for like Mark, Justice, Gamma. Like if I'm not busy or whatever, and it'll come to my phone, and I just click on it. Like I've even gotten them for like Tanya before. I'm trying to know Saret. I was scrolling last night, and that's how I saw you was on. Cause I wasn't scrolling, I was getting on to post, and I saw that Saret was on, and I tuned in. Yeah, tell us what time, girl, so we can come on and support you on the story time. I'm about to go in here, y'all. So y'all know I gotta get Jayla in an hour, so that give me an hour to work out. And I had to come on here and talk to y'all while I'm headed to the gym, because y'all know on TikTok you cannot go live and be in the car. I had to learn the hard way. I was on live I was on live in the car, and it kicked me off, and I got a violation. So to anybody on here watching, and you know that you do lives or whatever over there, don't go live in your car or driving. They kicked me off one time. I was at the gas station and the car wasn't even moving, and they kicked me off. Let's see. I don't know. I need to see what time Saret going to go on. I think Saret is gonna do late. Or do you know Gamma? She probably done got off of here now. Right, good food. We need a time because sometimes we don't get the channel notifications. Sometimes we don't get my channel notifications. We want to support you. Yeah, we definitely want to support you. Yep, and I'm sure April do too. Good food, cause I be seeing you in her chat, in her comments and stuff, and on her posts. So I'm sure that I know that she will, cause she like Gamma. She's very supportive or whatever. Just like all of us. Look, she'll definitely support. That's one thing that I'm thankful for. I can say that like this community over here is very supportive or whatever. And I'm seeing that on TikTok too with the community that I'm building. Everybody just support each other. Very, very, very supportive. And I love that because this hard to find. Good food. I check my comments throughout the day. Can you please drop a comment on one of my shorts? Oh, so you can Saret didn't give a time. Okay. You saying that Gamma so you can what try to get like a post notification or what? Look at me being nosy. I wanna know why you telling her to do that so I can do the same thing and set mine so we can go like you said, so we can go and support her. Y'all shout out to my man, honey. I said I'm gonna have to make a short about this good man, Savannah. Cause my birthday gift started yesterday. He sent me some money on like out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I must have been nice. And today he got my nails done, and they were $100. And I would never, nothing against the nail tech. Look, I respect people hustle in their business, but I told y'all I'll pay for something for my kid before I pay for it for myself. I don't know why I'm like that and why I do that, but I'm not paying $100 for me, no nails. I'm just not. But Cliff said that he has made a lot of money from that client, and that's how you stay. I feel like stay in good business. I'ma say from the way you support others, and I feel like a lot of my success with being on social media has came from the way that I support other people and the way that I share knowledge and stuff like that. Um, I just feel like when you put good into the universe, it come back to you. And again, let's see. And so again, he said she sent him a lot of clients or whatever. And so he was like, babe, okay, there it go. Every time I get closer to the gym, it'll when I get closer to the gym, it picks up on the Wi-Fi. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so I know that's right. Gamma said come through Cliff. Yes, girl. I was like, okay, am I getting my gifts early? But he was like, babe, when Jayla needed her nails did last week, he was like, babe, Jayla can go to my client that do nails. He got a few of them. Some of them do like celebrity nails. He was like, she can go to my client or whatever. I'll set the appointment up and reach out to her, have her call y'all. But like I told y'all in the car, the I keep showing y'all my nails when I said I'm not going to. Ooh, it feels good in here. We're gonna get right here by the fan. Ooh, yeah, right there. Y'all, I think I'm going through menopause. Every person that I tell that that's older than me, they keep saying, "No, you're not. You're too young." I really think I am. I be sweating at night in my sleep, like soap. Um, I be having like hot flashes throughout the day or whatever. Like I was just having one. So, ooh, that feels so good. Like random. They just be random. But yeah, people like, "No, you're not. You're too young." Baby, stuff change. It ain't like it was back in the day. Okay, y'all, I'm almost at an hour. I'm about to get off in 1 minute, and then I'm going over to TikTok. So I can, because yesterday I was only live on there for 35 minutes. And I said, I got to go live longer than that. But I love my nails, y'all. And I told Cliff I'm going to go back to her. Um, it probably won't be when I'm just getting something simple like a French tip or something. But when I'm getting something like birthday, a big event or something like that, definitely going back to her. She's gonna be my girl, my nail tech, my new nail tech, because she did good. All right, y'all, we at 60 minutes. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.